Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stellaris Season 2, the Alstari United Expeditions. I am the Gabe Gamer, and welcome to That a Gabe Gamer, which is referring to me. I know it's a really funny title and very, very funny. We are 6 years into the new season, and we've expanded a little bit. In the last episode, we did some expansion. We got a new exploration cruiser, the Starshot, which looks sick as heck. We are playing, of course, a modded version of Stellaris by Paradox Interactive. The mods will be listed in the description. Welcome to episode 2. Last we left off, we just finished the archaeological site in our home system and apparently completed some engineering research that I didn't even notice. So we'll unpause and get the research chosen. I'm gonna go with the carrier operations, get some fighter craft. Our second, we're gonna send the Hubble to the second archaeological site. Life signs. We are picking up life signs coming from somewhere within the interior of this asteroid. This definitely warrants a closer investigation. Starshot, by all means, resume research on that. So, I am going to close some of my menus, and I realized that in the last episode, I called this the Douglas D. Tallard station. It is actually the Georgie D. Tallard station. Crystal growths, the life forms living on QT1T668, were nothing like we expected. Our scientists reported back that the asteroid has crystal growths. These growths have turned out to be self-sustaining and caused by the crystals taking in the ambient radiation of Valdevop, that's a name, and combining it with the mineral composition of the asteroid. The crystals themselves are primarily made of sucrose and could potentially even be edible. Curious. Edible, you say? I'm going to go for the research instead of the food, because I like having to research. I'm going to go ahead and continue expansion. Can't expand in the south, as we're out of everything. Another archaeological site. Robot debris. We can't do that one just yet, but it will certainly be something we look into here in a second. Once the Starshot finishes over here, we're going to send her east with her crew and hopefully expand some more. Further the interests of the Union. Looks like we've got kind of taking a break, so we're going to speed it up a little bit so you guys have some extra content and it's not just me running my mouth, which I know all of you enjoy immensely, but I have to have something, otherwise this is gonna get really boring really fast. Surface beacon! We are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this moon. What if it isn't a moon? What if it's a Death Star? The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Yeah, go ahead, Starshot. Research that. Ancient survey marker, a small short-range transmitter, has been located on the surface of the asteroid. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for and evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. +4 minerals. Sweet, sweet. We got a new tradition. We are going to choose the Polytechnic education. In this age of increasingly advanced technology, a basic education in polytechnics and applied science will benefit all of our citizens. It will increase leader experience gain and leader level cap. Yep, we'll do that. Leave that for now. Research that because you can do it without hurting yourself. Newly founded colony, swirling shadows. Immense ragged clouds of shadow drift across Kodro 1A's face, they are cast not by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Shadow play modifier added, giving +4 society research, which is cool as heck. Prosperity's reach. Our first colony has been established, which is awesome. Let's see what we want to do here. They're currently in a deficit of everything. What do we want to do? I think we'll go. You know what? Let's not build anything there for right now. Let's look more at the production side of things. Get a generator district, an agriculture district, an industrial district, and we've run out of minerals, so it doesn't matter anymore. Once we get enough influence, we'll go here. I'm not really worried about the south. There's a lot of space here. And in the north here, we have a colonizable world, a forest world. Strategic resource discovered, rare crystals on Bellatrix 2. Oh, we have a archaeological site event pending. Let's see what we got. Our archaeological team have started their work down on Salem, with 2 A's. Salem when I try to type it with my sticky A key. Seismographic readings quickly isolated a hollow area underground on the rough location indicated by the alien indicators previously discovered. Maybe it was witches. Who knows? The underground expanse is vast, and despite its mysterious nature, one thing is beyond doubt amongst experts: it's not natural. Someone built it with a specific purpose in mind. Keep digging! Just to bury all of the witches. The Starshot finished her expedition that away, so we're going to send her and her crew over here to explore. We're going to actually send her down here first so she can do a full loop and send her off a data way. We're doing pretty good. There are a lot of empires in this map, and it's kind of unnerving to me that we haven't encountered a lot yet, but you know what? It's okay. I'm going to not look a gift horse in the mouth, and we're going to begin looking at our next colony, which is this forest world is about to get turned into an industrial wasteland. Holy goodness, that's a lot of slots for industry. Oop. That's done, so start building mining stations there. And start looking here eventually at building a small fleet. But for right now, that's not our biggest concern. Archaeological event. Proving ground. The excavation crew has finally reached the underground structure. Vast angular halls and tunnels were explored. A complete lack of adornment made it difficult to establish the purpose of the structure. When our lead scientist entered the main chamber, a deep sound suddenly reverberated. Initially just thundering noise, the sound slowly contorted until an incorporeal voice spoke a single sentence in our language. "Are you ready?" The booming voice was followed by a deep rumble as one of the giant walls slowly slid away to reveal a dark corridor. Our archaeologists eagerly went inside. Tread lightly. I am going to be an English major, and I can barely speak English. Wow. Alrighty. I tapped. Migrating forest. The surface of Prosperity's reach is covered in lush forest, with massive trees Tree analogies rising hundreds of meters into the air. Interestingly, our colonists have found that nearly all of the flora is mobile to various degrees. Forests stretching for miles will slowly migrate to new areas richer in nutrients in a cycle that seems tied to the planet's orbit. Unfortunately, this has seriously hampered our efforts to develop the colony's infrastructure. Migrating trees frequently cut power lines while smashing our buildings and roofs into rubble. Add migrating forests with the following result: -1 to all districts. We're going to, of course, study them because we are not monsters who would just burn such forests to the ground. Then, unscannable object. The Starshot has encountered an object that reflects our sensors in the Yunuk asteroid field. Visual observation has identified the object as polygonal in shape, but due to lack of scanner data, wow, little else is known. English, goodness gracious. New Year's, new bad English. The EV Starshot crew has recovered the reflective polygonal object near the asteroid, bringing it on board for detailed studies. The object's most intriguing quality is its ability to reflect most types of low-frequency energy beams directed towards it. High-frequency energy beams, however, remain unaffected, making the object's properties useless with regards to any potential fleet defense applications. Despite extensive examinations, the EV Starshot research team has been unable to determine the function or origin of this peculiar polygon. It appears to be hollow, but its metalloid surface is engraved with some kind of scientific notation, though the full meaning of this codified data eludes us. Believes it relates to wormhole metrics. Our research team was able to glean some fascinating insights into wormhole theory by studying these notations. Whatever purpose this object was created for, however, is still a mystery. We get some physics research out of that, always good. Our governor has gotten Arrested Development. Great. The Trials. Dark corridor led to an empty round chamber. Stepping inside, the disembodied voice spoke yet again, saying that only the deserving may continue. Short corridors connected the round chamber to 3 other small rooms, each containing some kind of physics-oriented problem. Our lead scientist believes that these are scientific riddles that once solved may provoke some reaction in the structure, but it's all just speculation. You know what to do. We got a new tradition, and we are going to finish out the Discovery Research chain, which does a -20% to researcher upkeep, which will allow us to unlock our first Ascension perk. Of course, we're going to go Technological Ascendancy. Yeah, we're going to go Technological Ascendancy, get the extra research speed and rare technology is always good. It makes all of this pretty faster. We're going to wait another tick and begin expanding in the south. We've got another archaeological event, something waiting. All 3 science puzzles have been completed in the mysterious chambers deep underground the surface of Salam. Just as our lead scientists suspected, the structure responds to the correct solutions for the alien trials. As the last riddle was solved, a cloudy holographic projection exploded to life in the main chamber. It was a fine resolution depiction of our solar system, along with scrolling instructions for various alien technologies. Another galactic position was indicated by a bright point of light. The search continues. Fascinating. Coil gun research gained. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna get coil guns. Just take a gun and take some copper wire and coil it around the barrel. We're gonna slow down. Buried deep. The Hubble is going to go to New Coventry. I had Serendipity. I'm just looking at the name of our planets. I never realized this before. Our research has completed. We are going to go for Additional physics research from researchers. Asteroid in orbit. A class 12 asteroid orbits the planet. Small planetary orbit appears as far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Research that. I'm going to go ahead and get some research labs on our homeworld. Help speed up research. Convenient mining. How thoughtful. Looks like we're doing pretty all right for ourselves. I'd like to at least get down to Eliza down here so we can start building up a defensive station for our inner core here, which I think is going to be at Voldup, Eliza, and Sagathia. That should allow for a pretty good defensive perimeter. And then this would be a good segment. Oop. Weak signal. By chance, we stumbled a lot upon a faint alien signal during the survey of a moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. This signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Search. Find out. If someone is in need, we should aid them. I said I would begin building a small fleet. Let's do that. Oh, clicked out by accident. We'll pick up 3 interceptors and 2 running eagles. An ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of the planet. It was covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggested to be built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Voyager managed to open the life pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Interesting society research gained. Give that man a proper burial, or lady, or whatever. Give that lizard a proper burial. Oop, archaeological. Resource cache. Discovered an ancient cache of resources among the ruins on New Coventry. They are now in the process of being shipped off to our central stores. Excellent. Oh, that's a lot of minerals. I'll take it. Another place built. We continue our expansion. Let's look at our new vessels. Small fleet of interceptors. I'll rename these in between episodes, probably. Our first contact. The first squared contact, one might say. We've made first contact with mysterious aliens. For now, we have codenamed them Lambda, until we can find out more about them. Put a guy on that. Do the research. And then we should pick up an admiral. Ship's weapon range is always good. Let's see if there's another one with gale speed. Aggressive will work. Jillian Biggs, welcome on board. You are our first Commodore of the fleet. Where's the... They better not have claimed that system already. I'll be upset. Survey that system. That's the most important one right now. that a science ship or a construction ship? That's a science ship, I think. So we have some time still. Go, go, go. Go, go, Gadget Rangers, do. Yeah, my favorite show from my childhood was Gadget Rangers. It was so amazing. You know, the gray Gadget Ranger. Uh, well, all in all, we're doing pretty all right. We're gonna send for our second colony. We'll call this one. It's a good name. Harmony. Possibly to be changed later. We'll call it Harmony. A crashed ship, a vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. Find out more. I think I'm gonna put another shipyard on that, considering we can have a whopping 20 modules and 20 buildings on each of these, which is insane. Oh, God. You gotta get a yawn in every video. After identifying an anomaly in the gravity well, the Voyager has discovered the shattered wreckage of an ancient ore super freighter buried deep within the asteroid's crust. It must have carried a full load when it crashed, and the asteroid's mineral wealth has been revised accordingly. Add 3 to that, by all means. More archaeological. After a long, arduous period of digging deep into the crust of New Coventry, the excavation team reached another underground structure. Despite readings indicating that the building is hollow, no entry point can be found. It appears to be hermetically sealed. That's a word. And the protective walls are made of some unknown material with extreme structural integrity. Conventional digging equipment doesn't even scratch it. It will require some serious effort to get through, but the project is already underway. Keep digging. Get it. It's personal now, you see. Our pickaxes can't get in it, so we must find a way in now. That is how it works. It has personally offended us. Go ahead and build another research lab, because those slots filled up pretty snazzy like. Oh, first contact event. Mysterious spacefarers. When I discovered much about the mysterious vessel, most convincing hypothesis based upon its behavior and the patterns of the still undecipherable signals we have intercepted from it is that it belongs to a previously unknown spacefaring civilization. Sweet! First contact process advances. Keep at it. And our construction of our second shipyard finished. Sweet, sweet. I'm just waiting because I want this system. Like, it is required of us to take this. It is necessary for the defense of our empire. Not empire. It's for the Union. It is necessary. There you go. 'Tis necessary for the survival of the Union to hold Sargathia. Our research just finished, and we have fighters now. I'll go ahead and unlock Coil Gun because we've so much research in it. Ha 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 ha. 28. Okay. Now the exploration cruiser, can continue. The Starshot and bunker debunked. After months of hard work using a powerful beam which combines intense fusion heat with high-frequency vibration, the excavation team has finally managed to crack the underground structure. As soon as the vault was cracked, the disembodied voice recording spoke again. It declared that our determination has been proven, that another trial has been completed, and that we were to be rewarded accordingly. And so we were. The bunker contained all sorts of valuable, not least of which hitherunto unknown technology which can be investigated further. Hitherunto. So this bunker was breached with a hot and shaky laser, and also is Shakespearean. Wonderful. Wondrous indeed. In several ticks, we'll be able to put a outpost on Serpathia, and we'll send Hubble to this new, where's Hubble? To Serendipity. Is that a Warehouse 13 reference? Wow. How many people have watched that show that would be watching this? If you've watched Warehouse 13, comment down below. Research labs are almost finished, and new research. We'll do the fusion reactor. Some more power for our ships. Wandering forests migrate. Peculiar. 10 devastation. That sucks. Ouch. Pioneers. New research done. Coil gun. I'm gonna get the afterburners so we can put them on the interceptors to make them zoomier. Scientists gain trait. Custom AI assistant for this. Who the heck are you? Sweet. Extra research speed for our physics. Awesome, awesome. Our fleet, super powerful. 300 fleet power. That is, will be going higher in the future. I don't think this should even be called a fleet at this point. It's like so small. This isn't even a task group. This is just a patrol squadron. Let's get that starbase in Sargathia. And then as our influence begins to rise, we shall get more and more. Prosperity's reach has another building slot. Yes, I know. Ugh, migrating forest. Ugh. The fact that he has arrested development is rough. Steady progress. Our linguists have recently made significant progress towards decoding the language used in the signals from the Lambda aliens. Keep at it. Woot. And we have claimed Sargathia, researched that anomaly. Very complex. In memorandum. Extensive seismographic readings have been compiled into a highly accurate visual model of the underground structure on Serendipity. It appears to be a vast network of angular corridors, each several kilometers long. The entire structure is mostly corridors, with the exception of one open space at the bottom of the building. More than that cannot be interpreted until we reach and investigate the site properly. So let's go deeper. Diggy, diggy that hole. And with that, we'll end today's episode, everybody. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any names for ships, planets, leaders, etc., by all means, put them in the comment. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you despised it with all your heart and vomited on the floor as soon as you started watching it, hit that dislike button. And thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.